The Sony HT-A9 speakers are really super interesting. For a lot of us, the thought of having to drill holes in your walls to mount speakers might seem daunting and troublesome, but with these 4 speakers, you can get surround sound anywhere. Well, as long as you have enough power outlets. Hey guys, we have the Sony HT-A9 speakers with us today, along with the SASW5 subwoofer. And if you're looking for a surround sound speaker system that can be easily moved around as you like and is super easy to set up, then these definitely fit the bill. Before we get into the review, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on upcoming videos. So, let's talk about how these work first. The speakers and the subwoofer are separate purchases, so let's talk about the speakers first. These come in a set of 4, and they're all individually labeled with their position. So one for the front left, one for the front right, one for the rear left, and one for the rear right. They are not interchangeable, so don't be like me and make sure that you put them in the right position when you're setting them up. The speakers are wireless, and Sony touts a big selling point of these is that you don't need cable wires connecting each unit running all over your living room. And while that's very true, do keep in mind that each speaker requires a connection to power. So you are limited in where you can place these speakers by whether you have a power outlet nearby to power these or not. In our studio, it's actually a pretty janky setup because we are limited by the power outlets here. But don't worry, because these speakers actually have the ability to compensate for uneven height placements and such. In the box, you also get the control box, which allows for e-arc pass-through if needed. So all in all, you'll need at least 5 power outlets for the control box and the 4 speakers. If you're planning on buying the subwoofer, make sure you factor in another power outlet for a total of 6. Now you see what I mean when I said that you can get surround sound anywhere as long as you have enough power outlets. There's also a remote included in the box, and this is necessary for setting up the speakers and ensuring you can do the easy setup calibration. This calibration plays a series of noises from each speaker to calculate the distance between each unit, the height differences, the position of the speakers and such. Then, the speakers will auto-calibrate, and Sony claims will generate 12 phantom speakers from these 4 units. The speakers are not only Dolby Atmos certified, they are also compatible with Sony's 360 reality audio, and with some tracks like Zara Larsson's I Would Like, these sound fantastic. That being said, a lot of the 360 reality audio tracks aren't quite as well mastered as I Would Like, so you do get, some tracks that sound a lot softer, and there's really nothing that you can do about it. I can't show off how 360 reality audio sounds on these because, well, copyright issues, but here's a quick sound test of some of the copyright-free tracks that I always use. As for Dolby Atmos, well, you don't need me to tell you how properly placed explosions, gunfires, planes flying overhead and such will help you to enjoy a movie more. Again, no Dolby Atmos tests because copyright issues with movies and such, but here's a short test of game sounds.
Don't aim at the sight yet. I'm trying to make a point here. Just fire from the hip. You see what I mean? He sprayed bullets all over the damn place. You've got to pick your targets by aiming deliberately down your sights from a...
Throwing the subwoofer in, you get even more impact in the lows, and it's definitely a great option if you have extra cash, 999 Singapore dollars to be exact. That being said, the subwoofer is also wireless, so you can put it anywhere as long as you have a power outlet. At 2,699 Singapore dollars, it's not cheap if you just look at the speakers alone. But in my opinion, it's actually a lot more value for money than a lot of other surround sound home audio systems. Especially since it's wireless and you can place it anywhere you like. Even if your TV console isn't big enough, you can put it on a side table like what we did here. What these speakers offer is flexibility, and that's really, a really big consideration, especially when homes nowadays are getting smaller and smaller. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the Sony HT-A9 speakers. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe to us and like this video. Till next one, see you guys!